David Rodigan, that effervescent radio personality from the UK, who is a DJ, a sound system man, and most importantly, he knows a thing or two about reggae music. He said that this album, Windrush Baby by Aleighcia Scott, is one of the best reggae albums he's ever heard. We'll take a listen to this album for the very first time and we'll give you our first impression of this album. Stay tuned. Greetings everyone, I'm GideonStHelen with Irie Roots Reggae Reviews. And before we go any further, as we always say, please like, subscribe, comment on the video, and especially click on the notification bell so you do not miss any of the videos that we release. And please help us grow the channel. Windrush Baby by Aleighcia Scott, it was released on September 1st, 2023. I've had this album for a while, but I've not listened to it until today when I could actually do a first impressions video. Aleighcia Scott, she said of this album, "This album is so important to me. It is an offering of everything I stand for both morally and creatively, whilst honoring the Windrush generation that I stem from who paved the way before me." And if you do not know the Windrush generation, it refers to people who migrated to the United Kingdom, the UK, starting in 1948. This is post-World War II. So they migrated first on the ship HMT Empire Windrush in 1948, migrated to the UK, and then until 1971. So these are the people who were critical to the rebuilding of the infrastructure of the UK. They stem primarily from Jamaica. Most of them were from Jamaica. Some of them were from the smaller islands like St. Lucia. Some of them were from Trinidad and Tobago. These individuals, other than helping to rebuild the UK post-World War II, they played a critical role in building up or shaping the culture of the UK post-World War II. Now, both Aleighcia Scott and the producer, Rory Stonelove, share this history. Rory said, "The album Windrush Baby reflects what my childhood was like growing up in South London. I was listening to music that song systems would play at my mom's parties and my sister's. I have tried my best to recreate that period." Now, if you do not know, in fact, everybody knows who Rory Stonelove is. If you do not know who Rory Stonelove is, in a nutshell, he's a legendary song system man, DJ, and producer. He was really instrumental in pioneering many of the techniques that people use in DJing a song system. And also he played a role in the development of the whole song system culture in the UK. So he is one of my favorite producers. If you listen to the album by Summary I, Black Gold, that album was produced by Rory Stonelove. This is an epic roots reggae album. Highly recommended that you listen to this album if you haven't already and put it in your regular rotation. Alright, so what we're gonna do is dive into this album. And as you can see, it has 10 tracks. Starting with First Love. Listen to that intro. That brass. And that bass line is also familiar. Toom, toom, toom. Doo-dum, doo-dum. Oh, I like that. Let's pull that back. I like the way the voice came in.
Up and tied up. Love got you drunk.
So from the top,
you think you knew
a phenomenal voice.
Gray skies blue. Getting ready to step out to the nation, making your love declaration. But when it busts a revelation on you, it's not your first time being in love. You say this one is gonna last. I hope
looks like she's singing to
it's not your first
a playboy.
In love.
Not the first time being in love.
forget you loved me in the past.
Somebody who broke a heart.
I worked all day. You worked your way out into my dismay. Got no excuses for this jealous face.
I love her flow.
That karma will come round your way. You had your way. The lies you told, the silly games you played. I guess you're happy doesn't mean you stay.
All right, let's go into the next track.
Ready.
So the second track is called Good Vibe. That bass line is also familiar.
Morning has broken. The sky is blue. Hate's always ugly. Love's always true. So you got to bring good vibes everywhere you go. Pure boom song and not a stereo. If you are bring bad vibes, better let it go. Blessings like a river, let them ever flow. Night's life is dawning. Stars eyes.
Instrumentation on point, the vocals on point, the background on point. Listen to that harmonica.
See this lifetime. Happy for true. What shall make me move me waistline?
Oh my gosh, let's go into the next track. The next track is called Do You. Listen to the string section. And one thing that I've noticed is that the bass line on all of those tracks, they're all familiar bass lines.
Love me for what I am, or for what I may someday be. Are you lonely, needing somebody?
Phenomenal voice.
Love me. If you love me, why do I cry? Why do I doubt the way you feel for me? If you don't love me, really love me, please let me be free.
All right, let's go into the next track. Hey World.
Let me mention, in the interest of the human race, there's some things we've got to put in place.
Reminds me of that Bob Marley track.
There's enough for everyone, but some refuse to share. Though we can't undo the wrongs that have been done. What's been done has been done. We can work towards a world that works for everyone. This is an emergency. Gotta act with urgency. No time for procrastination. There's so much to do. This is an emergency. Gotta act with urgency. The doomsday clock is ticking down. Still, there's so much to do.
All right, next track is In My Shoes. So one thing is for sure, the musicianship on this album is top notch.
Easy go when it comes to you. They don't know I can see a little bit deeper. More than yet this physical. We could be so magical. So no, let's not waste time at all. They told me, they said don't do this. All of my friends, they think I'm foolish. They think I'm crazy, think I'm stupid. But let me tell you what the truth is. They don't know what you do.
So one of the things about Warriston Love when he produces his albums, like some of the songs he will have like extended instrumentation, sometimes a little dub song after the songs are done or the lyrics are done. Let me see if it's done here. Here we go. Yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed about his productions. We could have missed it on some of the other songs too. This is great, man. That's why some of the songs are longer, like 5 minutes. Just excellent musicianship. All right, next track. Pretty Little Brown Thing.
Pretty little brown thing, I'm not an object though. If you really get a glimpse, it make you upset though. Cause when I groove like this and I move my hips, make you lose control. And I'm so legit with a mind like this, will your impulse grow? Say you can handle all of this, but I don't think so. I don't even think you know this confidence is not to show. See, I got this knowledge of self and with this wisdom in my
I like her chanting, man.
End up in my bed, I think him need for know. I'm not superficial, I'm more than meets the eye. I'm a queen and that's official, I hold this title high. Me not doing nothing artificial, just a natural high. So it's either come correct or I'm gonna have to throw him by. Pretty little brown thing.
Yo, let's see if that one has an extended instrumentation too.
Lose control.
Yeah. This is top instrumentation there, man. Top musicianship. Next track, Maybe.
Yes, you did catch my eye. Your style, your grace, and how.
All right, next track. Mr. Big Shot.
Doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter who you are. Your agenda, it is so wrong, 'cause this world don't need no war.
So this one is a bit different from the others. It's more of a socio-political commentary. As you know, these are my favorite types of reggae music.
Mr. Big Shot, 'cause I don't care who you are. Look in the mirror and you'll see. If you're running from yourself, you know you can't hide. Run to the mountain, just slip, you might slide. Oh yeah.
All right, and then the next track, track number 9, This Way. Love that sax intro. No, you know what? Let me go back to that other track because it was a longer track, Mr. Big Shot. And I want to see what the extended play was like. Oh, here we go. Listen to that Hammond, man, that organ. Don't you dare underappreciate this aspect of Rory Sunlow's production. Drum roll. I think this sets his production apart from a lot of producers. The extended instrumentation is well produced. Listen to that. It makes the album fun to listen to. I'm sure it was fun to produce too. Alright, I could get lost in this all day. Alright, back to the track we were listening to a while ago, This Way.
Take a little time, maybe even get a
Man, I love her voice.
Wanna know if your love is right for me. Don't worry, baby, don't be scared.
And most of the album is about love.
Until you're prepared to accept me.
Whether broken-hearted.
Oh, I promise that I'm worth it. You got me feeling this way, and I don't want you to go.
She doesn't want this one to go.
I want you to stay, but these things I need to know. I wanna know if your love is really pure. Until I know, then I can't be so sure it's not selfish. Oh, I can't help it.
So she's feeling a way, you know, with new love, but she wants to be sure that this is a love that's worth it. You know, the first track was First Love. That man was a player. She wants to be sure this time. And then the last track, My Love. Pull that back. Listen to that.
So much, no matter what you're doing, no, we can't get enough. My love keeps growing for you. It will never stop, 'cause it gets sweeter as you go deeper. I hung hunger for your touch. My love keeps growing for you. It will never stop, 'cause it gets sweeter as you go deeper.
My love keeps growing for you.
For your love. All the times I cried so hard I couldn't see. The depth of my emotions took control of me. Felt like I was drowning in anxiety. Then you came to me. When I didn't feel like I belonged.
So, like we started this listen or this first impressions video, David Rodigan, you know who David Rodigan is. Like we said, he knows a thing or two about reggae music, and his knowledge of reggae rhythms, the history of reggae is extensive, and he said this is one of the best reggae albums he's ever heard. If we have to give this an Irie Roots reggae score for originality, authenticity, we gave 10 out of 10. For lyricism, well written, poetic, well delivered, we also give 10 out of 10. Production and instrumentation, I don't even need to talk about that. 10 out of 10, exceptional production. The musicianship on this is top notch. And one of the things, like I said already, that I appreciate about the productions of Rory Stone Love, you know, these extended plays. And you could see that he's a song system man, a dub man. The coherence of the album, also 10 out of 10. Focus a lot on love. With a heartbreak, searching for love, being sure that that love is worth it. So in terms of thematically as well as sonically, coherent, a really coherent album. You could listen to it from top to bottom, not have to skip one track. That's a coherent album. And in terms of accessibility, advanced reggae music, highly accessible. Even if you're not a reggae person, you could listen to this album. And clearly advances reggae music. 10 out of 10. To the Irie Roots reggae score, we gave a 10 out of 10. And I will agree with David Rodigan. This is an excellent album. I mainly listen to conscious vibes, like conscious roots reggae music. Not a lot of lovers rock type reggae. But just listening to this album, the production, just phenomenal album. And I think you will agree with me that this is an excellent album. Now, it was considered for a Best Reggae Album Grammy, but it was not nominated. But clearly, the Grammys do not determine whether something is an excellent reggae album or not. Lots of excellent reggae albums are not nominated for a Grammy Award. That doesn't take anything away from the album. It just means that these people don't know good music. Alright, until the next time, live life Irie and listen to Roots. Blessed love.